We're going to West Virginia this morning, and it's nice to see gas has come down a little bit. $3.54. That was with my Kroger discount. You really can't go hunting for Bigfoot or ghosts on an empty stomach.
I would have to agree.
So we hadn't had breakfast, we hadn't had anything. So we got to go in here to Tudor's Biscuit World. What do you think?
If you're gonna force me, I guess so.
This Tudor's stays open till 7, and look at some of these dinners. We gotta eat here something. Meatloaf, baked steak.
Favorite cheese and cheese, how can I help you?
So we got 2 Thundering Herd biscuits, which is eggs, sausage, potato, and cheese. And you always get the Thundering Herd biscuit because we are Marshall. All right, you gotta check these biscuits out.
The Thundering Herd. Here we go.
That's a huge biscuit.
It's a work of art.
Those things are so good. All right, guys, we're heading on to Droop Mountain. How's your biscuit, honey?
It is delicious.
No doubt.
It's a beaut. Clark.
The Battle of Droop Mountain took place on November the 6th, 1863. And this was like 5 months after West Virginia had separated from Virginia and became what they would say a Union state. Union General William Averill led 4,000 Union soldiers that wanted to drive the Confederates mostly out of West Virginia, and in the meantime also destroy the Tennessee and Virginia railroad system. So as the Union soldiers were marching towards Droop Mountain, General Eccles gathered his Confederate soldiers, about 1,700 men, and put them on Droop Mountain to make sure that he protected this area and separated them from going into Lewisburg. Well, the battle ensued, and the Union Army behind Averill managed to push the Confederate soldiers off of the mountain and headed them back towards Lewisburg. Now, there were about 119 Union soldiers and 275 Confederate soldiers that were killed, or I guess you would say casualties. But many of the dead were left right there on the battlefield, all over the battlefield. And there is a small cemetery here, but with all these soldiers lying buried right along this trail you're following along right now, that might create some, what they would call some poltergeist activity or some hauntings. So as we're driving down to the lookout tower, I'm going to tell you a story about a pretty weird poltergeistous, or maybe it was Bigfoot, I don't know, but I'll tell you the story right now as we're making our way down this mountain to the tower. In the book A Guide to Haunted West Virginia by Walter Gavenda and Michael Shoemaker, they tell a story about these two young girls, Betty and Nancy Snedeker, that lived in the area, and they went out looking to pick some berries on Droop Mountain. Now, this is 2 years after the battlefield. What they found lying there while they're picking berries were two weapons used in the battle. They raced home with what they had found, and later on that afternoon when they went out to do the milking, they suddenly were pelted with rocks and clubs being thrown at them. So they ran back to the house, took shelter, and the rocks continued to be pelted at the house. So they even said that some of the rocks went through the house. Now, later on, they then took the rocks and threw them in a sinkhole, but they said the rocks were then thrown back out of the sinkhole at them. Now, that's kind of crazy. So a local gentleman named Smith, he went to investigate, and to his surprise, he said that when he threw stuff down the sinkhole, nothing happened. But he did say that the entire time he was there, it felt creepy, and he felt like someone or something was watching him. So if you're ever hiking around Droop Mountain and you get that eerie feeling, well, you just never know. I do know one thing. It is super squatchy here.
Coffee in a paper cup, the engine starts right up. Clip myself into the middle seat. Daddy liked talk radio. On gravel he would drive real slow. He told me, let's go see what we could see. We pulled into the empty lot before the pavement got too hot. Underneath her leafy crown, the only shade for miles and miles around. With branches low like spiral stairs, we climbed into her maiden hair. You feel like you can really fly up there. My hand in his so patiently, we watched from our proud little tree. We hummed a little song to me. Suddenly
All right, so that tower's pretty cool, great overlook. And now I'm going to tell you a story about a headless spirit that has been seen several times since the battlefield in 1863. So listen to this as I'm driving out of Droop Mountain battlefield. Back in the 1920s, two young men were walking around Spring Mountain when they stopped to take a rest, and they built a fire. And as they're sitting around talking, out of nowhere appears this headless apparition that looked like was dressed in, military uniform. 50 years later, the daughter of one of the gentlemen that saw the apparition on the mountain was cutting wood with her husband and her sister when once again this headless apparition walked by, obviously to their astonishment. It is interesting to note that there was one casualty at Droop Mountain where the Second Lieutenant Joseph W. Daniels of the West Virginia Light Artillery had his head shot off by a Confederate shell. I don't really ever want to see the headless ghost. All right, now we're going to go check out this Amish market. It's called Hidden Creek Market, and we'll see what kind of goodies they got.
Yeah, we've been here once before, but we weren't filming.
No?
It's been a while, so
Yeah.
check it out.
Well, it's going to be on film this time, so you're going to see it.
Yeah.
He's got some chicken barbecue on the grill, and it looks great. Cinnamon raisin sourdough bread. Yum. Oh my God, West Virginia's favorite dessert, shoe fly pie. Oh, look here, blueberry cream bread. Oh. We need to get some of these quick oats. Those look great. And what a price, $263.
Oh, no.
What'd you find?
Ginger snaps.
All right.
They smell so good. We gotta get these.
Yeah. All right, we got some of that barbecue chicken. We're gonna go try to find a place to pull over and picnic area.
Yeah.
See what we can chow down on
Give
a
it a
little bit.
try.
It looks so good.
Oh,
You'll
yeah, I
have-
can't wait to try it. It smells so good.
It does. We're getting ready to get on the Highland Scenic Highway, and we're at the Cranberry Nature Ctr. I believe that's what it's called. And of course, I don't think it opens till, well, I don't know, it might be open, so we may go in and check that out here in a minute. But in the meantime, we just picked up that chicken at that Amish market, the Hidden Creek Market, and in Hillsboro, West Virginia. And so that chicken looks so good, and we're gonna try that chicken out, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at that. That looks really good. Oh my goodness.
I can't get it to him. Can you?
It's pretty hot.
It is.
Goodness gracious.
Fingernails and
You
everything.
You can go ahead and start biting on that. I'm
All
gonna
right.
get a piece of this.
Here we go, y'all.
Oh my gosh. We pulled up. He was spraying up, putting his secret sauce on there. It was a powder. Let me have a bite of that. The other side.
That is so good.
Wow.
Good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Very, very delicious. Messy.
So once we finish up this chicken, we're gonna head up to the Highland Scenic Highway. So once you watch this video, hang on, we got a motorcycle starting up. He's probably gonna go cruising on the Highland Scenic Highway too.
Yep.
So, but once we finish this up, then we're going to head up to the Highland Scenic Highway. And I hope you enjoyed the Droop Mountain video and the stories. And I don't know how we're going to go home, but if we do come back this way, then we will stop at while it's getting dark up there. And we'll see, maybe we'll see the Headless spirit or something like that. Anything you want to say, Tina?
Just don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can enjoy other videos. Also, there is a hype. You can hype this video. There's like a little hype button. Works kind of like the little like button. And that just helps push our video out. So if you would be so inclined, just hit that hype button too.
Yeah, and also subscribing is absolutely free. You got to have a Google account. I imagine you got one, or you wouldn't be watching YouTube. And you can comment. Comments are great. Comments, we love comments. I always respond. I don't think there's, unless it's a really idiotic comment, I might ignore it or delete it. But other than that, We love comments. And then the other thing I was going to say was, oh, share it. Share it out, because that helps. It all helps. All right, guys.
Thank you for watching.
Take care and always keep it squatchy. Look at that.